about my great-grandmother. She had one child, my grandfather. Her husband was and they were all Dutch. She was born in this country, but her husband wasn't, her father wasn't. And her husband was a shopkeeper. He was had a fish market first, and then he had a soda shop. And her father was the brick mason and contractor. Her husband, and her son actually lived in the house with her father. He was widowed after Alice died, and that's how my grandfather grew up as a child, was living in that family. There's probably one thing I should tell you that's in here. I'm going to use a word called jenever. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's a Dutch alcoholic beverage. It's like gin. It's flavored with juniper berries. You're also going to hear echoes in this from a poem that I read earlier too. What lies inside? Outside the fence, the street leans downtown past wood and brown shingled storefronts and homes. I can drive my trap or walk, but I prefer to stay put where they can't steal from me. Inside the fence I count. Black and white cat with her sucklings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stable with carriage and 2 horses. Chicken coop, shed, front stoop. We sit tiered by generation. Outside the house, my father signed the dark brick with light stone bands as a parcel is tied with twine. He is known throughout the county for his masonry. I expect my end to meet my beginning here. Inside, my father's pipe smoke circles him as a frame defines its subject. My husband locks the store late and comes home to a dinner plate-sized steak, business talk with my father, a bottle of jenever. Outside the door, with its tulip carving, my little son crowds me, pulls my skirt, raises his arms to me, palms open. I close them in my fists, turn away. What heavy air, close with tobacco and burnt meat. What lies inside is one bed, one dresser, one washstand, and my husband damp and rosy reaching for me too. If I don't have this one space, where can I go to protect this self kept inside only by my thin, twitching skin? What lies outside my mind is nothing. Mother's bones clean as steak bones, buildings diminished to the horizon. Inside my mind a junkyard, cast-offs from outside others, flickering and igniting when struck on its inside walls. Thank you.